Hello and welcome. This is going to be my unboxing and first look at a video camera. I made the move over to 5K a couple of years ago with my computer, but the one thing I didn't sort of move over to sort of 4K or 5K, anything like that, was the video camera in which I shoot my YouTube videos. The camera I'm using now, that you can see the sort of quality and things, it's 1080p, full HD. I think it even does sort of like the 50p, which is great, and it's more than sufficient for YouTube videos. But I've had it for 4 years now, and I wanted to make that upgrade. And believe me, there's nothing more that I'd like to do than spend £600 on a brand new video camera and spend that £600 on models to get me that step closer to my full chapter. But like the iMac 5K that cost me £3,000, and like the hard drives and the microphone and the GoPros and, you know, all the things that I bought sort of towards the channel. But like all of those things, I think if you've got a YouTube channel and you're doing regular videos like every week or even like once a month or something, I think it's important that you invest in the channel so that you give your audience sort of the best quality sort of possible. And yes, that is a sacrifice you have to make. The money that you could spend on your own collection, on your own models, is spent on things for the channel. It's just one of those things. Anyway, that being all said, it's in this box right here, so let's have a look. Now what I'll do is I still have quite a few videos sort of in the bank that are sort of 1080p still, and there we go. So this is the memory card I bought for it. It's 128 gig, and it's a 95 megabits per second. It will take about 220 minutes of 4K, which is enough. My videos run 10 to 20 minutes, so it's a good 10 to 20 videos. That's the way I've sort of worked it out, which is fine to keep a few on the camera, you know, and it means that I don't have to, you know, put the card in the computer every few days or every week and, you know, delete content and all the rest of it. So that's the memory card I got for it. I haven't yet bought a spare battery. That's something that I will do. So this is the camera itself. I'll just check that it's the right one. So it says Panasonic and it says HC, that's a VXF990. Those camera aficionados or people that are looking at this video primarily for this camera, and I thought I'd just do an unboxing first look. I'll do a review at some stage, because I like to do sort of electronics unboxings and reviews, and also normally I look for videos like this on YouTube and I can't find any, or the ones I find just, well, aren't very good. So that's sort of like the reason why. And those sort of video camera aficionados and things, a modicum of knowledge, may say, well, you know, why didn't you get the Panasonic GH5? Well, that's pretty expensive. I mean, this is expensive anyway, and I'm not really into a DSLR or anything like that at the moment. And also people might say, well, why didn't you see the Sony AX5 III or something like that? Well, again, at the time, that is £120 more than this. It's got a slightly bigger sensor in it, but this will be more than adequate for what I want to shoot on the channel. So this is the box it comes with. It's got everything from 4K cropping. It's got a Leica Decomar lens. So it's high precision AF, 4K photo, 1550K dot EFE, and that's the main difference between this and the 980, is this EFE. For an extra 20 quid you get this EFE, and then you get an actual shoe on there that you just move that over, and that's what you get for your 20 quid really. Cinema-like effect, HDR, movie, and you get a 20 times zoom. Now my zoom on this camera that I'm currently using is a 12 times optical zoom, but this is a 20 times, and this is a 16 megapixel still camera, and this new one is 4K photo. So there you go, all this wireless multi-camera. So you could set up your phone to other cameras, things like that. And so yeah, quite straightforward basic box. And these are all the accessories that you can get, everything from a battery pack, battery charger, LED video light, remote tilt cable, stereo microphone, and a wide conversion lens. So there you go. So let's just unbox this. So this is the sort of lens protector that rotates, quite cool. And in here, it's the camera itself. And here it is. So this is the camera. It's quite light. It feels quite light in the hand. There you go. That's the screen. That's the EFV there, which you just pull out and move about. There's the sort of strap. That's your record button. That's where the battery will go. Got an SD card reader there. Got HDR, Wi-Fi to release the battery, power on, power off. You got your mini USB, HDMI, AV. Got a mic input, which was important because the camera I'm using does not have a mic input, nor does it have headphones. Also, this records the sound in 5.1, and it's got a zoom sound, so you can set it so that when it zooms, it actually picks up more sound from where you're zooming at, if that makes sense, and it blocks out anything sort of near you. So it's also got this windshield, which mine doesn't, and it's got a 25 times zoom. I think it's a 20 times optical and a 25 times intelligent, if that makes sense. Hybrid OIS. You've got camera function here. And then you've got the zoom for the 4K photo. You can just take a picture while you're recording, and then that's to take a picture as well if you have it in picture mode. And this is the shoe, and that just flips out like that. You can have it, I think you can have it with the screen open or closed, and yeah, it does stick out a bit, but it's cool that it's got a built-in sort of shoe there that you could put a microphone or LED on there or whatever. But my previous camera doesn't have a shoe, so I doubt I'll be using that at all, even for a microphone. I've looked at the Rode microphones and stuff, even the professional ones at like 130 quid. I don't really know whether that's going to help with the channel. I think my audio is fine, and this audio should be fantastic in the 5.1. I don't think you get the 5.1 in the 4K. I'll have to research that. I think you only get it in the 1080p, but it does record 1080p at the I think it's 120 frames per second, which is pretty crazy. So there you go, very light. And then here is the headphone and the power. So it just slots in this kind of like hidden door. That looks pretty cool. So there you go, that is the camera. And then you can obviously put this on there, like so. There you go, and that just locks on there, like so. So there you go. And then we'll have a look what else is in here. So you get basic operating instructions for the 980 and the 990. Forgot to mention the current camera I'm using is a HC-VXF990EB, and it's been an absolute beaut of a video camera, have to say. And here are all the components. So get the battery pack, very small battery pack, probably half the size of my current one, and that will just go in like so. I'm assuming you can get a larger battery pack that will take up more of the room. Oh, and you actually get a plug. And you get this cable, which is the charging cable, which which is a USB. So that's great, because the current one I'm using has to be charged by plug. So this now gives you the option, so you can straight away just plug it in there, or your computer, or wherever, and charge that. Then you get your sort of micro USB, I think that is, and then you also get actually get an HDI to micro USB. That's pretty cool. So there you go. So you actually get an HDMI cable. So yeah, they're not really skimping on anything, I don't think. That's everything you need to sort of set it up and all the rest of it. Obviously, you need a memory card as well. But yeah, spare battery would also help the cause. So there you go. That's just my unboxing and first look. My new 4K video camera. First impressions. Very pleased with it, and hopefully I'm going to get at least 4 or 5 years use out of it. I'm going to try and shoot all my videos from now on in 4K. If you're watching this quite late on, I made this video in January, and obviously this was before I did my Warlord Titan videos, and also the full army update video. So hope that sort of helps somewhat. So thanks ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Take care.